Hey guys, it's Oscar, and on the Space Coach site there is another startup electric vehicle company, this time based in China, called Singulato Motors. Now, what's noticeable about this, because they come and go, all these EV startups, I mean, how many have we talked about over the years? It has raised a lot of financing, $2.4 billion from Chinese investors, which is, I think, 15 billion yuan. So that is enough money. You need that kind of money to be able to actually start a project like that. Now, they say it's going to have, say, a range of 400 kilometers, 0 to 100 in about 4 seconds. And the pricing was really quite aggressive. I think, if I recall correctly, it's about in the 28 to 32,000 US dollars sort of bracket. So given that there are tariffs on cars being imported, and given, of course, the extra tariffs because of this upcoming trade problems between the US and China, that's going to make foreign EVs much more expensive, Chinese EVs much, much cheaper by comparison. And maybe it will put a stop to all that intellectual property theft as well, if they're building their own cars. So they're going to employ up to about 2,000 to 3,000 people in the R&D department, doing all the design work and everything, over the next 5 years. And it's very exciting. There's always good news to hear about another EV company. Hopefully this is one that will last. There are some pictures, because they did have a prototype. Now, as is often the case with many EVs, they're not that pretty. But this was their prototype here. Which looks fine from the back, but that is a giant gull-wing door for both the driver and passenger, which is interesting. Now, like I said, that was the prototype. They haven't carried that forward in the production, or what they're hoping to be the production. I will just find the one that shows they're going for suicide doors instead. Now, where is it? I saw a picture of this earlier. Yes. So it will be more like that, which is quite attractive, I suppose. But I mean, there are as many problems with that type of door as there are with gull-wing, falcon wing doors. But yes, Singulato Motors should be very interesting to see what comes of them in the years ahead. Because, as I said, there's been so many EV startups. Etiva, they're now Lucid, and I don't know what's happening with them now. Faraday Future and all of its various iterations, with Jia Yuateng and all of that. Then obviously we have Tesla, who are successful, GM doing the boat, and Porsche doing the Mission E, which is now moving forward. But then you have, like, say, your Fiskas and your Karmas, whatever they're calling themselves now. I think they're actually now owned by China also, so they may actually have a chance as well. But yes, like I said, $2.5 billion, that is the kind of money you need to have any real hope of actually being able to build some vehicles. To start off with anyway, it will require more than that long term. But I mean, if they do manage to find a factory and they get ahead of problems of, like, say, sourcing batteries, designing batteries and all of that, then maybe there'll be a future for them, because obviously China is very much into EVs because of all the pollution and stuff there. So we do wish them very great success, and I can't wait to hear more about them in the future. But for now, guys, Singulato Motors. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.